So you might be in this weird situation that your iPhone is not powering on even if it's plugged into a charger. Now, I've been in this type of situation tons and tons of times where my iPhone would just not power on at all, even if it was plugged in. Now, the first thing that I would do normally if this were the case I would literally just go ahead and unplug my iPhone. I would just go ahead and take a look at that charger itself, and I would just make sure that this charger is fully functional. If this charger, right, that I'm plugging in is not connected to a proper outlet or a proper like charger or whatever it is, that is going to be the problem. I've always had pretty decent success with wireless chargers if my phone is not being, if it's like plugging in and if it's not working that well. I have a wireless charging pad, although I don't really charge my phone wirelessly that much. If you have a wireless charging pad, try doing it that way. Most newer iPhones have the ability of plugging it in via here or wireless charging, so I'd recommend doing one of the two. But make sure that the other end of the power charger cable is actually plugged in and it's actually a good outlet. And make sure you have the ability of doing two, just plugging this charger into another like phone or whatever else you have laying around. That might end up fixing the problem too. Because if it doesn't work on these types of other iPhones, then it's probably not going to work on your iPhone either. Now let's say you do that and that's still not working. Well, the next thing I'd recommend doing is taking a very close look at your charging port. If your charging port is like almost like, if it's like not working, if there's water damage, if you recently dropped and broke your phone, well, that is probably going to be the reason why this is not working. So what you're going to want to do there is you're probably just going to want to go ahead and either contact Apple and have them take a look at it. If you have a specific thing within your charging port though, let's say your charging port is like full of dust or full of something weird, what you can always do is grab some sort of, like toothpick or something that's non-metal, non-abrasive. You kind of want to gently pry the inside of this specific charging port out, and you might be able to see if some stuff comes out. You might be able to just go ahead and plug in your charger after and see if that ends up working too. For a lot of people, that's probably all they're going to have to do, and that might end up fixing the problem as well. Now, if that's still not working, you might just want to go ahead and, like I mentioned before, see if you have another alternative method of powering on your iPhone. So if you have a wireless charging pad, go for it. If you have to contact Apple to see what your options are, you may want to try that too. But this is basically how to fix it for like standard troubleshooting. If you recently threw your phone or if it's severely water damaged, then you're probably going to want to contact Apple because they're probably the only ones who can address you there. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.